back to our song session for the Frontline. It's our fundraiser that we're doing today here. Today's show. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm balancing you on the piano. Let's see if we can do this.
This has been really fun so far, and this next half is also really important. Explain to people, you're a certified music therapist, explain to people the difference between therapeutic music and music therapy.
Therapeutic music and music therapy. Well, as you did great definitions. I was like, I don't have to define it. George just did it perfectly.
We do it for a living. So.
Yeah. I kind of explain it in the form of any therapy, right? You can go to a physiotherapist where they use the medium of exercise but working towards a clinical goal. Same as a music therapist, you come to us, we're using the elements of music, we're using the structure of music, but we're working towards a clinical goal. So whether that's decreasing anxiety, working on trauma, working at end stage, working in palliative care, where it's the training of supporting them in a clinical way, whereas music as therapy is for your own benefit. You can do it on your own. You don't have to have a therapist.
That's something I want to kind of build on, because when it comes to fundraising, usually funding, we have been conditioned as a culture to be results-based. So we want to see wins, losses. Give me a number. What can a politician stand in front of a camera and say, we did this today, when so much of real music therapy is not results-based there's no cure.
Yeah.
It's about being a good partner, a good human, good company, and as you said, just doing our best to reduce and to help. And I think that's a really important mind shift that people have to have when it comes to fundraising and goals for keeping people company and helping them, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, for sure. And
so,
like when you had talked about the quality of life with music therapy, we can't always put our results in a test tube. We can, though. There is research for that as well. But really right now, a lot of the work, thinking about I work in long-term care 4 days of the week, and looking at the quality of life that music therapy is really supporting, not only the people that are in a facility not allowed to have visitors, but it's also helping the frontline staff. You can see the nurses coming in for a little bit of the session and benefiting themselves as well. It's kind of like a little family.
And that's what we're here for today, right? This is ideas that we're trying to raise money so we can get frontline workers, healthcare workers, access to music therapy. You're in those long-term care facilities. You see how much is in the news today and how traumatic those places appear to be.
I feel that right here when you say that. Yeah, it's
incredible. So you're going to talk about this last 3 weeks of collecting ideas and what you're going to do here.
Yeah, so this was great. Chrissy asked me to do it, and of course I was on board. Of taking other people's lyrics based on this situation, based on what everyone else is feeling, and put it in a song. So trying to take people's words, put it in artistically without changing their intention. It was pretty therapeutic for me. I'm in the music therapy center right now. It's very lonely in here. Hi guys.
But you've got a lot of instruments around, so you can find a way.
It's so cozy, yeah. And I would actually do it on Fridays. I'm working online sessions from the Music Therapy Center, and then I would write on this piano. And I found that very therapeutic, of trying to understand what I'm feeling, but then taking other people's emotions too. And I usually write on guitar, but I decided to write on the keys because I kind of thought of everybody, like imagining the people that I don't even know. Thank you for the words that were beautiful. And just using these 88 keys to channel everybody that's been reaching out and sharing and being vulnerable with me. So,
will you be using all 88 keys?
I'll try my best. I might knock the phone over if I get up here, though. Yeah.
So, were you calling the song? What the collective song? What is it?
Oh, so there is no title, and then I messaged our PR people, Alex, Valentina, and Chrissy. I was like, hey, we should have a song naming contest. They're like, we're already ahead of you. So after this event, there's going to be a contest to name the song. It doesn't have one yet. And there's going to be a social media post that explains how to do it. And then then we'll post our top 3, I believe is what we're going to do. And then we vote. And then whoever wins, like whoever picked that title, wins a ukulele, thanks to Long and McQuaid. The prize is from them. And So stay tuned for that. That'll be, I don't know the timeline for it, but Alex and Valentina will post about that.
All right. It's all yours. Take it away.
All right. Started to sweat a little bit. Here we go. My head's cut off, but can you see the keys at all?
Yeah, I can see part of them.
Just trying to... There.
Oh, better.
The keys are more exciting than my face. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, too. I know there's a crowd in PEI. There's a friend in Texas, and everyone in between. So thanks for listening.
Impermanence permeates our lives as we stay inside. Gratitude for the things once taken for granted. Our mental states reaching out break the loneliness. Emotions emerge in these new environments. Community of love. Neighborhoods come together. Some are okay and some are suffering. That's why we hold each other's space with gentle grace. Rituals, some stay the same, some make us feel insane. Get out of bed, wash our face, drink the coffee, find our ground. Take a walk, change the scene, find nurturing. From 6 feet away, craving the hugs we know will come someday. Community of love. Neighborhoods come together. Some are okay, some are suffering. That's why we hold each other's space with gentle grace. Spring always comes, look up. Even when it rains, nature blooms a higher power. Trust in uncertainty. Spring always comes, look up. Even when it rains.
Amazing. That line, hold each other's face with gentle grace, is really something.
Thank you. Yeah, and I mean, in the unfolding events of the world that's happening right now, it's every day the world gets a little bit more insane and trying to just hold each other's space.
Well, this is it, right? I think a lot of people who maybe are feeling some sort of awakening these days, maybe not realizing directly what their privilege was like and how the idea that silence is acceptance or violence, and people are starting to realize that if we don't hold each other's spaces, and if it makes you uncomfortable, that's a good sign that you're entering the right waters, right?
Yeah.
We just be there for each other.
For sure.
This is great. Thank you, Trish McCullen.
Thank you, George. Thanks for supporting us, and thank you, everybody, for your support.
Always. Thank you.
Okay. Take care, guys.